Better today?
For sure. It's just it's a different feel, it's a different look. Playing against somebody else, it's always gonna feel different, and that's the only way you truly test yourself. Going against Dart AT, like I know them like the back of my hand, they know me like the back of their hand. You know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be like a mental battle for most part. But when you're going against somebody else that you don't know in a different color jersey, something different come out on both sides, and that's what you love about joint practices.
On that note, the Dolphins ran a pretty unique run scheme last year. Did you guys feel like you adjusted well to it today? And did you guys feel like the run defense played well against that run scheme?
Yeah, I feel like the run defense did very good. We still got to go to the film and check out, everything. But there were maybe one or two that I can remember right now that squirted out. But at the end of the day, ultimately we did a great job in the run, and they do have a distinct scheme. I would say it is confusing, and it can mess your eyes up. So it was challenging.
But what was it like in general playing against a different scheme than what you're used to playing with against Dart in the first team?
It makes you focus on your keys, makes you focus on your eyes, focus on your keys, and really understand exactly what you're looking at, because there's a lot of window dressing. And, that's the only difference with going against a scheme like that, but we did well.
All right, this is your for you.
Yep.
You're a local guy.
Yep.
Can you just touch on the foundational training that you've learned from Optimus and high school at American Heritage and how it helps you out today?
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Coming from South Florida, it's we just bred to do this. Like, as a kid, you just get put into it, and the way these kids are raised in football is why I feel like we have so much talent in the league now, and it just continues to happen. Like coming from Heritage, being with great coaches, understanding and going against healthy and great competition is kind of what bred that greatness inside of most of the South Florida athletes that we have now, and we better than every other state out there, including Georgia. And we ain't even talking about Utah.
When you
Take a couple more.
when you said you guys were dominant, but there was still some stuff you had that you left out there, like what is it defensively? Because you guys were in the backfield all day. I think you had like 6 or more sacks.
No, we had more than 6. You talking about the whole day?
I was looking for confirmation on that. Yeah, like you just said, there were still things that you guys need to get to.
Yeah, operation-wise, there's a couple busts. It wasn't perfect by far, and you're not always gonna get perfect, but you can strive for it. And we just have to make sure we're all on one accord, playing the same thing, get the right call. Our operation needs to be a little bit better, and just sometimes a little bit of gap discipline in some of the runs that squirted out. But ultimately, the day was good. It's just those few little nuances that we need to tweak.
Do you know the number?
The number of what?
Sacks.
No, I don't know the number of sacks, but it was more than 6.
You'll never be promoted into a room you sound like you don't belong in.
First interview?
No.
You might want to prepare more. I've got an MBA, 10 years in the field. This role is mine.
We'll see.
Cute. Tell us about yourself. So I have an MBA from, it's a top 10 program, and I've been in this field for about 8 years, and I'm really passionate about it. I care deeply about... Oh, sorry, where would you like me to start? Tell us about yourself.
I solve problems before they cost money. That's what I do.
What happened with your foot? Okay.
So the new cleats that they make for offensive linemen, I'm not a huge fan of, so I wear the older style. Sometimes the glue wears down, so I was trying to sit down a bull rush and the bottom plate just came off, so I had to switch. No injuries, I'm good.
What did you think of how you guys moved the line of scrimmage today up front?
I thought we played with the right intensity. I would say it's hard to see when I'm out there, but I would assume there's some stuff we have to clean up in technique-wise. They have some movement, a little bit different fronts that we're used to, but I thought we played with the right intensity. We just got to continue to capitalize on that and build.
How out of control did that one scene get there with Jameis? Looks like he maybe took a punch, and how do you guys kind of regroup from that situation and then keep getting the work in?
Yeah, I didn't even see. I just saw everybody.
It's not a good system. You can't build on that system. It's more efficient to tell somebody to say, hey, go fill up with one container.
PR.
The way that it sits.
What chip are you choosing? Now, this is a really complex question.
If you go with C, you might be a little crazy.
Are they seasoned up though? Give me B. But if it's seasoned up, give me A.
On A, if it's A,
it might be A.
You gotta flip it.
It might be A. A is by far the worst one, but B, you can get a lot of coverage, right? C, that's a bad one too. A and C are bad.
Give me D.
Fake way, you gotta take A, scoop it, shake it a little bit so it falls into the little, and then scoop it again.
I'm going B.
I'm going B. Look, the sleeper is C.
I ain't gonna lie, it's D, A, B. That's the order.
He's not bad though.
He's not bad either.
He's not bad. You know, I do like one with little curls so you can scoop the sauce in. So I'm